Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So today I'll be showing you all how I bleach the knots on my closures and on my frontals, but I'll be using the closure as an example. So you'll need a spray bottle. I like to spray the front where the baby hairs are, just so you can comb back the baby hairs and get them out the way, because I noticed that when I'm bleaching my knots, when those baby hairs are in the way, they tend to get bleach on them. And you don't want that. You just want the knots to be bleached. You don't want the baby hairs, the actual hair, to be bleached. So I find that by spraying them and combing it out the way, because when I just comb it, it's dry, so it doesn't have anything to stick to. And I just take my hand and rub it to make sure that everything is smooth and to make sure that everything is pushed back and out of place, y'all, even those little hairs. So you'll need a mixing bowl, some BW powder, and this is where I put the product in. Now y'all can honestly use any type of bleach you want. It doesn't have to be BW powder. I just find that it works best for me. So you just want to take a scoop, maybe a half a scoop, and then I'm going to take some 40 volume developer. It doesn't matter what kind of developer you use either. I like to eyeball it, but I've been doing this for so long that I just add a little bit at a time and then I just go. So you want to mix it up, y'all, and you want to make sure you mix it up really good. Like you see that powder over there at the bottom. Make sure you get everything. You do not want those little powder balls when you're putting the bleach on your closure. And then you want it to be a thick paste-like consistency. That's how I know when I've done it the best. Like, it shouldn't fall off the knife. If you put a big chunk on there, though, it will fall off the knife. So, y'all, I like to start in the middle when I am putting the bleach on. Y'all, slow and steady wins the race. I promise you. Just start in the middle and work your way out. So you want to branch your way out to the edges. Now, when you are putting this bleach on, you want to use an extremely light hand. You do not have to be heavy-handed when you are doing this. Literally just glide your knife or whatever spoolie or tool you're using to lay your bleach. Just guide your tool over the lace, or over the grid is what they like to call it. And just take your time. You can put as much bleach on the tool that you'll be using to spread it out as possible, but just make sure when you're spreading it out, you're being very gentle when you're doing it slowly. And also, some closures have those grooves in it, so if you see, like on the side that I'm in right now, how it has the grooves, I just like to put my hand under there and just smooth it out. And then also, when you get up to the top, sometimes you're not able to see the knots, so you might want to flip your wig over just to make sure that you did get bleach on those specific knots. But just take your time. You want to do the entire closure. This way, let me say this. The reason why I like to do it like this is because some of my clients like to utilize their entire closure. So when it comes to them utilizing the entire closure, they may be parting anywhere, doing a deep side part or anything like that, or they want to do it into a bang. So if you only put bleach in the middle or put bleach in the T-section, they won't be able to do any drastic parting or do any crazy spaces or put any nice designs in there. So you want to make sure that you bleach the entire section of your closure. It is mandatory that you do that. So as you can see, I am almost done putting the bleach on this closure, and I wanted to make sure that I did this in real time so you all can see that it doesn't take that long. You just need to be slow and steady, because that wins the race. And now I'm going to take this foil, and I just set the foil on top of it. I just find that it helps it bleach faster. I set my timer for 20 minutes because when you're using 40 volume developer, literally all it takes is 20 minutes for those knots to be bleached. And as you see right here, I'm just washing the bleach out of the closure, and I'm going to prep it for shampoo and conditioning. You want to be thorough when you are getting the bleach off of your closure. Just making sure that you get everything off of it, because if you don't, I promise you it will over process, and that is what you do not want. You do not want over processed knots. So now I'm going to show you all the finished look. So that is how the wig looks with the bleach on, y'all. It looks just like scalp. It is giving scalpiana, okay? It's giving scalp. So I'm just going to prep to put the shimmer lights on there. That's that purple shampoo. This is going to take the brassiness out of your knots. You do not want brassy knots. You want it to have like a nice golden brown, like a natural brown, that brassiness is not cute. You want to be thorough when washing that out as well. Make sure you get all the purple shampoo out, because then it'll make your hair be purple or gray, and you don't want that either. So just make sure you do a really, really good job with washing that purple shampoo out. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our yellow shampoo. Well, orange. I don't know why I call it yellow, but this is our neuralizing or neutralizing shampoo. This is going to stop the bleaching process. Now, I believe I'm supposed to go purple, then orange. I see some people do them at the same time, but in my personal opinion, I've never had any issues with doing orange then purple or doing purple then orange. So it doesn't matter. Just as long as you use these two steps when you're when you're removing the bleach that you've put on your knots, as long as you do that step, you'll be good to go. And you want to make sure you thoroughly get that shampoo in there, because you do not want your knots to continue to process once you've already got that bleach off of there. And I just find that using this shampoo does a really, really good job to stop the bleaching process. So now you just see me going through the ends of the wig to make sure I get that out of there. So then we're going to go in with some Shea Moisture's conditioner. I prefer to use Shea Moisture. I use the same thing that I use on my hair for my wigs, y'all, because it's 100% human hair. It's virgin human hair, so you just want to make sure that you give it the same TLC that you give to your natural hair, which is why I prefer to utilize this type of conditioner. So once you get that conditioner in there, you want to make sure you put it on the actual hair as well, and not just on the closure. I like to let the conditioner sit for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I don't want to over condition, and then I use cold water to rinse it out. And that is all, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Bye.